Welcome back. This is episode number 19 of Let's Play Mass Effect. And we're going to finish up a couple more side quests before we continue with the main quest. I'm not going to do the gambling one because we decided that'd be too shady for us. Alright. Freighter in the Ferry Nata system of the Hades Gamma cluster. Let's do that. Are we in Hades Gamma? We might be. We are. So good, we're right in the neighborhood. Farentina, here we go. And there's the freighter. Alright. It's making a hard burn for the cover of an asteroid cluster. Registry, private owner, Citadel Station. Time to board. Most of these ships look the same too, but that kind of makes sense because, you know, they'd be the same model of ships. At least that one has like a lure. All right, good, it's saved. A lot of biotics on board by the looks of it. A lot of biotics. It's good. That'll be something different though. A little fun. Got some skills of my own. I'll have you know. Lots of cover, I like that. Come out, wherever you are.
Intruders! Kill the
Whoa.
hostage!
Oh, it's a hostage situation. Oh my.
I will destroy you!
Wow, you're not...
I will destroy you!
Holy crap, I am...
I will destroy you!
Must die!
They waste no time charging in, do they?
I've lost shields!
I am way out in the
Locked
open.
and loaded.
Head pack.
Must die!
Nice. Lots of credits for that. Okay, one left.
Hold the line!
Oh, he didn't last very long. Vanguard, I think, will probably be the toughest enemy to face. Because they have all these biotic attacks, plus they have good durability.
See how it is?
I remember
You
this
write
quest.
letters and everyone ignores you. Force is the only thing people appreciate. So how about if I kill
We gotta have
Chairman
some
Burns
persuasion
and finish
skills.
the charade?
Please! I was trying to help you people!
Let's not do anything we're all going to regret.
Why not? What have we got to lose? Since the chairman here decided that we didn't get reparations, we've got nothing left to live for.
But I've changed my mind! Seeing you all, it's clear that you all deserve...
You had your chance. Some L2s are nearly crippled from side effects of the implants, but you voted against reparations.
His Bumblebee armor. So these are L2s, like Hayden. Interesting.
Think about this. Burns is the one man who can help you.
Yes, if you release me, I can take another look at the reparations request.
What, we're supposed to trust you? Sure, you promise us freedom and say everything will be fine, but as soon as we surrender, you'll double-cross us.
Does seem unlikely.
I'm not promising to let you go. All I'm saying is that Burns will take another look. Right, Burns?
Absolutely. I had no idea that the L2 biotics were this desperate. If I'd known, the reparations will come. For whatever it's worth, I promise that.
He sounds convincing, but, you know, he probably would if he was lying too, so...
You're right. I don't want to die. Maybe something will happen this time. We surrender.
Yay!
Thank you, Commander. I thought I was dead when they took me. I'll see to it that the reparations discussion is reopened. I didn't know they were so desperate.
I can relate to him a little bit. I'm gonna be a little mean to him.
Then you weren't doing your job. The 5th Fleet cruiser will pick you and the prisoners up.
Good, got some paragram points. Sweet. Alright,
Thank you, Commander.
guess that's about
I
it.
thought I was dead when they took me.
does this guy have to say for himself? Or can I not target him? Guess I can't target him. Oh, I think I just did. Didn't I? Or was that Talia? That was Talia through him. Okay. Alright, so let's explore the rest of the ship now that we're not on a timer. It seems weird that they would delay killing the hostages, like, for 3 minutes. Like, just either kill them now or don't. There we go. Trying to save up my Omni Gel as well. Oh, crap. I don't know if you fail them. Do you still have a chance to use Omni Gel or not? I don't want to fail and try. Because I'm sure sooner or later I will fail one of these like hard encryptions. And I can try it then. Grade 5 upgrade, nice. But yeah, I'm trying to save my Omni Gel for when I'll need it for some of the harder ones. Anything around here? Some tires. It is kind of odd how like there's all this random stuff that just happens to be there for cover in all these ships and all, but it does make the gameplay pretty fun. I like how there's, you know, some combat, some story, and a decent mix. I'm enjoying it. I hope you guys are too. Legion Normandy, yes, we've done our jobs here. And under the 7-minute mark. Not bad. Alright, what else can we knock off the list? Turian insignias. That's just something we have to do eventually. If we want to even do it. Valuable materials. Don't worry about that. Asari writings. These are all like collection things. Speak to Nissan in the embassy down to the city. I will head back to the Citadel later. And that actually is there. What is this? Okay, I guess there's not any more quests for us to do besides going back to the Citadel, collecting things, and doing this Rogue 6 mission. So let's do it. Let's do the Rogue 6 mission.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Thank you for dealing with the hostage situation, Commander. Chairman Burns was quite impressed by the way you resolved the situation peacefully. Your assistance above and beyond the formal duties has been noted, Commander. Fifth Fleet out.
I love that guy's dry tones. It has been noted, Commander. Fifth Fleet out. Alright. I like the names of it too, like the Ontario. That's cool. I guess we can survey these planets while we're here. Something Prothean, it said. I don't know. Don't really care what we find as long as we find something. Deposit of thorium. Sweet. Alright. Time to visit. Whoa, what is... Oh, I thought that's another galaxy. I thought that was like a star system way up on the edge of the galaxy. Which would have been cool, but alright. Local cluster, here we come. Only one system here. There's no like Andromeda or anything. Maybe in a sequel. Travel to good old Sol. Sol is Latin for sun, so it's the name of our star. I'm actually a pretty big, well, I don't know if you would say a pretty big science geek, but I was at one point like really into science for like a summer. And I knew like everything there was to know about the solar system and the planets and space travel and all that cool stuff. So, yep, there's our, all of our planets. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, and Uranus. Or is it Mary's Violet Eyes? Mary's Violet Eyes make John stay up nights. And if you want to talk about Pluto, there it is, perhaps. Poor Pluto, the dwarf planet. It'd be cool if there was like Ceres and other dwarf planets here, but fun fact, I don't know if you guys have watched my Guild Wars 2 videos enough to notice, I really don't have that many Guild Wars 2 videos, but if you have, you may have noticed all my old characters are named after dwarf planets. There's no Pluto though, but there's Makemake and Orcus, Haumea, Ceres, Sedna, or likely dwarf planets in some cases, they aren't confirmed. Alright. Pluto is one of Sol's numerous ice dwarf worlds. I'm going to probably read these just because it'll be interesting seeing how the planets developed in this game's history. It is mainly of note for being the gravitational anchor for the Prothean mass relay to Arcturus. Pluto and the Charon relay, formerly encased in ice and considered a moon, orbit each other. Pluto's orbit was circularized in 2157 as a side effect of the Charon mass relay recovery operations. Interesting. So 9300 in the gateway station. So I guess those, yeah, the gateways are inhabited by the sound of it. I wonder if that's their excuse for why it's a giant circular orbit and not like an oval like it should be. Like most of these, I mean, they're all elliptical to be honest, just to different degrees. But that's cool. So I like that Charon was actually a relay encased in ice. All right. And that's where the mass relay was after they found, I guess then on Mars they found technology to get to the relay on Charon. Uranus, at the development of a Mass Effect FTL drive, distant Uranus was the target of a land rush to exploit its combination of plentiful helium-3 fuel and shallow gravity well. The largest producer of helium-3 in Alliance space. Makes sense. There's a pretty, sizable population there. Sakharov Station. I wonder, was Sakharov like a Russian cosmonaut maybe? I don't know. That's cool. There's like a bunch of space stations orbiting the planet. Neptune. Though it has plentiful helium, its remoteness made it an unpromising target for mining. Yep, so Uranus is cheaper. The only permanent human presence is a small research facility on Triton. Yeah, it makes sense. You think you'd have more than 70 people on Triton? Triton's a pretty interesting moon, I think. Saturn. I owned a Saturn, so that's has some special importance to me. Another source of helium-3. Now Titan, that's a really cool moon. Its hostile environment is a training facility. That's pretty cool. Huygens Dome. Huygens was a scientist, I know that. Jupiter. Jupiter's got to have some cool stuff on its moons. Oh yeah, the deep gravity well and radiation have kept its moons from being significantly exploited. That's kind of a shame. Binary Helix has a Nautilus facility attached to the underside of Europa's ice sheet. That's gotta be, oh, that'd be so cool to visit that. 9,100 people on the moons. So it's kind of funny that there's only 9,000 people on and around Jupiter, not on Jupiter, but around Jupiter and on the moons. But Neptune is, or Uranus has 300,000. But it makes sense. That's where the money is, Makes me want to read. I was in the middle of reading the Mars trilogy, which was a really great book series. I highly recommend it for any kind of people that are into space and exploration about the colonization of Mars. Makes me want to. I never actually finished it though. I was like halfway through the third book when I just stopped reading it. Anyway, one is considered a prospect for terraforming colonization. The discovery of faster than light travel turned Mars into a quiet backwater. Oh, poor Mars. I love Mars. One of my favorite planets. Its southern pole is a historical preserve centered on the Prothean ruin found there. Immigration and development are restricted as the search for Prothean artifacts continues. It does have a pretty good population though, 3.4 million in Lao City. That's one of the astronauts I'm almost certain was somebody Lao. I really should know this, I used to know all this stuff, but I don't anymore. Venus. With its molten temperatures, acid clouds, and crushing atmosphere, only a handful of aerostat research outposts. You'd think it would have a lot of floating cities. I remember reading one research paper that said that the most habitable place in the solar system is actually the upper atmosphere of Venus. You could easily make like floating cities there, like Cloud City in Star Wars. It would actually be viable almost with today's technology. A couple decades, it shouldn't be out of the question if there was, the motivation and money to fund something like that. What about Mercury? Mercury is way too close to the sun, I think. Handful of solar power stations exist on the peaks of eternal light, the north and south poles. Yeah, difficulties imposed by the planet's proximity to the sun and high orbital velocity have limited development. Population 340. If there was any kind of population here, the idea would be that it would be on a moving rover, like a massive rover of sorts that would always remain on Mercury's night side, so as not to get burned by the sun's intense heat. Good old Earth. There's future Earth. It's a pretty cool rendering. I approve. For detailed information, please refer to the standard issue Alliance Galactic Codex. Earth orbit is riddled with debris generated by bootstrap space development. Use of kinetic barriers is recommended at altitudes over 85 kilometers. Oh, that's a shame, but realistic that there would be that much space debris. 11.4 billion. I can believe that. It'd probably be higher, but yeah, I could I could see them limiting population once it kind of got out of control. And there's apparently a bunch of space stations at the L4 and L5 stations. 250,000. There was a really cool group called, I think it was the L5 group or something, the L5 Society, and their sole purpose was to disband the group at the L5 Earth Moon Lagrange point, which I thought was a really cool idea. That the idea was, the purpose of the group was to raise funding for eventually the establishment of a space station there. They could meet and disband the group, their mission being complete. But obviously, if it ever happens, it won't be for quite some time yet. Alright, enough nerding out here. Let's go to the moon. An early source of helium-3. Also, speaking of mining the moon for helium-3, if you haven't seen the movie Moon, it's a great movie. You should watch it. Little independent movie, but it was really good. Luna, which is the Latin name for the moon, is now mined for materials used in space habitat construction. 24 major stations have been constructed at Earth's L4 and L5 Lagrange points, all from lunar resources. That's pretty cool. A pretty good population, and of course the capital, Armstrong. That only makes sense. Alright, let's land and see what this AI problem is. And we'll take these two with us again, because why not? Maybe we'll mix it up in a future mission, but at least for this mission we'll take good old Rex with us. Okay. So debris and the Alliance training ground. Let's head to the debris first. Make our way there. See, it's really cool in a way to think that we're actually on Earth's moon. And there's our sun, there's Sol, there's Earth. Would it be that big? I feel like it'd be a little bit smaller. At least it's not like super huge on the atmosphere like a lot of games do. There she is. The blue marble. For the longest time, my desktop was actually the picture Earthrise. I always thought that was a really beautiful image. Fun fact, and they did this accurately, the reason you can see part of Earth, even the part that's not in sunlight right now, is because of moonshine. The reflection of the sunlight off the moon's surface and back on Earth. Which is why it's dim, but visible. Alright. What is this? I imagine all the big Soviet-era probes and all are historical salvage sites. CCP Luna 23. Let's see what we can find in here. Oops, didn't think I hit that. Alright, some good stuff. But yeah, I imagine all the early lunar probes which we've sent, at least dozens. Where's the Mako on here? Is that it? Yeah, I guess we're okay. Are all historic sites by this point. Alright, here we go. I wonder if this is mapped out after any actual location on the moon. It'd be really cool if it was. It'd only be that hard to do, but it wouldn't surprise me if it's not. That's why I was a little disappointed here, that even though it's cool to know you're on Earth's moon, and it's cool to see Earth up there in the sky, on the whole, this looks a lot like most of the other environments in the game, to some degree. And I don't know what I was really expecting, to be honest. I probably shouldn't have been, but yeah. It's good to hedge your expectations with things like this, especially when it's just a side quest. We have another standard base over here. Alliance heavy turrets. Level up, yay. Some more turrets. Yeah, I remember I was working at a hotel at the time. That's before grad school even. And before I started playing SWTOR, as I've said before. I remember like, spending like, the whole day at work looking forward to coming home and playing this. I was so hyped about it. I actually played Mass Effect for the first time at the end of my little space kick, which is why I was so into it. And the main reason why I chose to play it, even though the third game wasn't even out at that time. Alright. So I guess this is the entrance here. Let's head on inside and see what we can find. See what that AI has for us. Alright, fun fact, you don't automatically replenish your metagels if you don't go to the Normandy's Med Center and do it. Which makes sense, I guess. Whoops. Ah! There we go. Decent sniper rifle there. Too bad I don't use... Why did I activate my shield? Aw. That was probably an accident. Preemptive either way, 'cause it's gonna wear out soon. Oh, gee, holy crap. Oh, they're all coming at us. They have no fear. They're just gonna... Wow, okay. They're just gonna completely overwhelm us with numbers. That is like, they just like swarm. And I guess it's just a good strategy on their part, but we're gonna be a little more cautious this time, I guess. Oh, sorry, I'm hitting the wrong button there. I'm trying to crouch. I'll come back for that locker on the way out.
Enemy sighted.
I'm gonna get some cover fire here. See, they just come straight at you. Get back. Back. Sorry, Rex, I don't know what to do. Lift. Lift them, that'll stun them a bit. Kill them, though. I'm running out of abilities, guys. At least they don't have a ton of health. You guys remember facing the Geth in that first mission in Eden Prime? How difficult I thought that was. This game's enough of a challenge to be fun, but it's, you know... There's only been like 1 or 2 fights that I found like really hard. Whoa, there was some kind of tech thing there. Alright. Guess I turn off these things? Or do I shoot them? I probably shoot them. Uh-oh. I guess the idea is just to kill them before the toxic gas kills us. See, that's what I was saying. They're like, this is... Why is Tali poisoned? She's not... Okay. She has that suit. She should be okay. Thankfully, the poison doesn't seem to be doing that much damage. There's no enemy Rex, it's just a conduit. But this is what I mean about this level not being like super interesting. You just blow up the conduits. There's nothing incredibly memorable about it. Yay, the lights in the optical mainframes flicker and die. Oh, wait a minute. The first of the 3 computing clusters containing the VI is offline. Oh. Alright, so maybe this mission's a little bigger than I thought.
That's the last of them.
I hear you, Pan Shepard. I guess there's 3 of these complexes. Alright, so it makes it a little more interesting, I guess. I'm sure the Admiral mentioned that at some point, but I just, didn't remember. I don't see any other loot in here besides that locker when we came in. So let's pick up that sniper rifle we definitely don't need. And get the hell out of here. Yeah, it's there. I might fail this. Yep. Alright, so that answers that question. You can overwrite using the Omnigel, so whatever. I guess you could always test it. Like, you could save the game, see what's inside of it, and then decide if it's worth the Omnigel or not. But I can always break that stuff down for Omnigel or sell it or whatever. So it might be worth the trade-off. I'm not going to think about it now. Alright, so I'm going to take the Mako over just 'cause eventually I'm going to get back in it anyway. No use leaving it here. Yeah, I'm stuck. There we go. Alright, number 2.
Negative contacts, Commander.
Hopefully it auto-saved. Did she say enemy contacts or negative contacts? They're one of these lockers. Much better. There we go. Alright, there's some hostiles in here. Watch out, guys.
I've lost shields!
Whoa. There is a ton of them. Run, Tally, run! Holy, I can Unity this, right? Can I Unity this?
Just a scratch.
And then Medgel. Whoa! God, they're just like... Come on, guys. Come here. Come here. Come and get me. I know you want to. Still got my shield up. Not anymore. Should be back up in a second though. There's still more of them too. Unity's has a long cooldown, which makes sense. It's a good ability. I wouldn't mind getting these guys back up again. It's getting to the point though, luckily my shield almost lasts as long as the cooldown. As long as it doesn't get burned through. Come on, guys. Oh, I can shoot it, but and it's not shooting me. I'll take it. I wonder if they're like, they might be stationary turrets. Maybe that's the issue. Alright, let's get them up. And we'll use a med gel. Oh, God, because Rex was right in that room with them, wasn't he? I should have used that first. Oh, I overheated, didn't I? Forgot about that, actually. Got all my shields up, so I don't even care. There we go. That all of them?
Area secured.
Alright, get up, Rex. Alright, I think we're okay. Let's make our way to the back. See, it's the exact same layout too. That's what I mean about some of these side quests being a little bit repetitive. Which, you know, like I said, they're side quests, so I'm not that picky about it, but if they had more time and resources, they could have made it a slightly better game. It's still a great game, though. It's still an amazing game, who am I kidding? But, yeah. There we go. Only do the side quest if you're eager for more Mass Effect, and not if you really want to select the story or anything. Can I have him attack this? Kinetic barrier fields. Oh, great. Data port. Huh.
Clear.
Alright.
All targets down.
Random. Like the ones that get used, pretty much. Whoa. Just a time waster mostly, but I guess it makes it a little unique. Really wish I had an assault rifle right now. So I kind of want to play a soldier playthrough for this just to see what it's. Whoa, what was that? You okay? Just to see what it's like as. And I remember thinking that last time too, just to be like an all. You do like a female version, renegade, soldier build.
Think we're good, Commander.
You could probably even be a. I could even take a soldier tech hybrid, like what's that Turian guy's name? I can never think of it. One from CSEC. Garrus. That way I could get a taste of both, like I don't know, can they use like, they can probably use like a, yeah, there we go. They can probably use either, nope, why is quick save failed? Okay, whatever.
Area secured.
Oh, there we go. Had to wait for it to say area secured. I'm not sure if it's shotguns or assault rifles. I'm not really sure what the difference even is, but in this game at least. But it would be kind of cool to, I don't know, just to be like a heavy, even full soldier I think would be pretty cool. I'd almost rather do that and just like YOLO everything. But yeah, if it's your first playthrough, soldier's really, really strong, and it's a really archetypical experience, I think. But I like the adept because I like being a, you know, a mage type class with super magical, awesome powers and stuff. Okay. Which one do we not do? I think this one, right? Alright.
Enemy sighted.
I'm not surprised.
Negative contacts, Commander.
You know, I wonder if the order, maybe that's it. Maybe the order you do them, like when you kill the first one, the other ones get poison. When you kill the other one gets all the other ones get shields. And when you kill this one, the other ones get something else. That's kind of cool if that's the case, which it seems to be. Still not amazing, but it's a little more interesting than what I thought. Alright, there's our... Of course, there's going to be one of these guys. There we go. Nice. Lots of nice shotguns. Hope one of you guys uses shotguns. What do you use? Crux. Rex. Let's level. He uses assault rifles, looks like. He's my kind of, you know, charge in and kill stuff, dude. Give her basic armor. I give her what's the cool one? Electronics. It's 50 damage, 100 damage in 8-meter radius. That's pretty cool, and lots of damage to shields. Let's go. There's no. I guess okay. The Master Overload is actually really low on the chart. So this does 150 damage. Restores extra hold armor. So this she does restore the Mako. Okay. I'm gonna undo that because I don't know if that's really worth it though. I'm gonna use this, and then I don't really care about most of this. Let's do this. Yeah, 10%. That's definitely good to at least one, to put at least 1 point in that. And then for me, so I'd like to. I can't even get pistols as even like a secondary thing for adepts. I'd love to get some like what is this, marksman? Oh, it's just an ability though, isn't it? Yeah. I already have enough abilities right now on my quick bar. So I already mastered Singularity. I have 6 points. I guess I could get Master Barrier. 780 to 1,000. That's a big jump. Because right now it's at what? 740? Yeah. Since I have little health, it's good to get this Master Barrier. I could do Advanced Unity would be cool. Recharge time 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes, 1.5 minutes. Adept for the cooldown reduction would be really nice. From 6% up to 12% reduction. Whereas these just increase the duration, they don't reduce the cooldown at all. These do though. I'm gonna do this, I think. Still plenty of levels to go, I assume. I don't think there's a level cap in this game. I really hope there's not. So maybe I'm not even halfway at Paragon yet, so hopefully there's a significant chunk of the game to go. But I do feel like most likely it's probably... Cause, yeah, I still have half of those. I still have 2 of the 4 main planets to go to, so it's probably those 2 and then like the final planet or arc, whatever you want to call it. Which is a decent sized game, about the size of KOTOR, I'd say. Alright, there are enemies nearby, so I can't save the game though, so let's not die. I don't know what I'm going to find in here. Lots of enemies by the looks of it. Hold positions. Not sure I want to blow up this shield because it's protecting me as much as it is them. Here they come. They're moving. They're swarming. They're really swarming. There we go. Warp. Push. You know what? Actually, that one is a grenade. Whoa there. Sprint. I don't know. Whoa. I want to blow that thing up so I can blow them up.
I lost shield.
Shield. Oh, I should have waited to do that until I revive them. Shield, shield. Oh, crap. Jeez. gotta get my party back up. You can all have a med gel for him.
I'm ready.
They're probably gonna die in a heartbeat, but whatever. Yep, Tally's dead. Can hear my heartbeat going. Not in real life, just in the game. I do want to get that med pack back. At least these guys seem to be in stationary mode. Okay, he's got his shield going. He's regenerating some health, because Vanguards regenerate health, it looks like. Alright, I got my shield back. Soon we'll have the med gel back. I'm not going to have Unity back for a while, so I'm just going to use it on me and Rex. Alright, let's do this. And Singularity. Whoa, those rockets, that's what's doing it. Blow that thing up. Yep. Stay back, Rex, we got this. I wasn't in cover half the time either. Yeah, my shield actually outlasts my cooldown now, that's pretty cool. Whoa. You can't really lift these guys because they're stationary. You know, it'd be really cool if you used a singularity near them and they shot a rocket. If the gravity of it sucked the rocket back in and blew up on top of them.
Lock shield.
That would be amazing. I'm just gonna go this, I think. Yep, there we go. Got a lot of med gel off these guys too. I wonder if that's randomized. Probably is. I'll use one so we can always get more at the ship. Alright, I saw another locker over here actually. Somewhere. There it is. Yay, more sniper rifles, which I can't use. Anyway, that's what I meant to do. Oh. You reached the 100 item limit. You must salvage or sell. Oh, interesting. Alright. Can I... Do I have any choice at all? Or do I have to reduce all these to Omni Gel and lose them all? Some of these could be good stuff. I can't escape out of this. I guess I have to reduce them to Omni Gel. That's my only choice because I have my item limit. I didn't realize there was an item limit. I have enough storage on my computer. You should be able to store unlimited items. There's no reason not to. It's not like you can carry 30 sniper rifles in your backpack anyway. It's not supposed to be realistic. So what's the point? Because we're about to have a lot of Omni Gel because I can't do anything else. Oh, I guess you can choose which ones. I guess I have to do all of them though, because... Oh my god, do I have to click on every single one of these? It's gonna take forever. What did they say, 27 of these guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, take all. There we go. Can you turn off that confirmation thing in the options somewhere? Settings, input. No, can't. Okay. That sucks. I really should turn that option off. I'll probably do that in between episodes then. Introduce a bunch of stuff to Omni Gel, sell some other stuff. We'll see. We're about to be poisoned again, I'm sure. That's how it goes. Additional security drones. I guess that's the third bonus. And there's the poison. Thought I saw something. Alright. Other than the next room, okay. Alright, let's put my shields up. Run, get back. Where's the retreat? I guess rally? Come to me, guys. Come to me. Where's Rex? Is he back there still? I got blasted in the face by a rocket. Alright, I guess I thought with the full shields I could survive one of those, but I guess not. Alright, where's the rest save?
Some action.
Right here, okay. Oh, so this is so boring. You just have to shoot things with your pistol the entire time. I'm sure it's a lot easier with an assault rifle. Or even a shotgun. You know what I keep meaning to do is upgrade Rex's weapon. I keep not doing that. His shotgun. This is not as good. This is good. $211 damage. 213. Actually, I want to give him even this. This is even better. Slightly. No. Alright, as long as I don't get blasted in the face by a rocket, we should be okay. Run. Back to me, guys. Back to me. That's right.
Think we're good, Commander?
That wasn't so bad. Yeah, I guess if you do this one first, then the other ones you have to fight off some extra drones as well. There we go. I wonder if getting right in front of it and zooming in will increase my accuracy. Apparently not.
Lost shields!
Oops. Should have stood close to that, it turns out. Alright. A burst of white noise over all frequencies nearly deafens you. Your hard suit's heads-up display interprets it into a series of zeros and ones. I wonder if I should screenshot that. They repeat again and again, blanketing all frequencies until the lights on the final VI cluster flicker and die. Specialization class achieved. So maybe this wasn't a side quest. What is specialization class? Although I am curious as to what that binary means. I want to look it up now. Maybe I'll do it after I cut the recording. Your specialization class will replace your base class in the talent on the squad screen. Talent ranks in your base class transfer over to your specialization class. Go to your squad. Oh, nice. I forgot. I didn't even know this was a thing. So you can be a Nemesis, which is more offensive. The Nemesis is a biotic specialist who uses Mass Effect fields to inflict heavy damage against opponents, or a Bastion, who uses biotics for defense or for opponent immobilization. I like the reduced recharge time on this. And it improves barrier, which I use, and improves stasis, which I don't use. And for that reason alone, I'm probably going to go with this one, Nemesis. Increased duration. It doesn't seem to be like a light side, dark side, or a Paragon Renegade thing, really. Despite the names. Increased duration and damage for all backup abilities. That's good, even if, you know, the cooldown's a little bit longer. They do more damage and last longer. Improves warp, which I use. Improves lift, which I use. I do need to level up lift some, but maybe I'll start doing that then. I'm going to accept it. Alright. I wonder if that's a level 26 thing or what. I'm not sure how that works. Or if you do this mission and unlocks it, I'm not sure what really unlocked it. Hopefully I keep getting 2 points per level though, because what? I thought I got like a special thing, it said. Maybe not. Alright, let's do dampening. Rex, Program Battlemaster. Oh, Nemesis, there it is. So it replaced the Adept tree. Okay, I see, that's what it means. Increases warp's radius by 2 and damage per second, and increases duration of damage of abilities by 8%. Or, why is it or? Why not both? And this increases lift's radius and 14%. So that's pretty cool to go for points there. I probably should invest in more lift too, and more warp while I'm at it. This just reduces. That's cool. All good stuff there. I guess let's go with this for now, and then we'll level that up, and then we'll get lift and warp after that. Alright, hope I have enough points for all that. Make it so I don't die. Alright, and I think I completed the mission, right? Yep, complete. There we go. Alright, well, mission accomplished. I'm going to save the game. Thank you guys for watching. When we come back, we will pick one of those other destinations and continue with the main quest.